I love this drink. The main reason why I love it is because it only contains natural sweeteners. And so there's a word that I want you to figure out today. Our key word has to deal with sweeteners, but they're sweeteners that are unnatural. So think about what is another word that could describe something that's unnatural. Not just something that's unnatural, but something that's made in a factory or in some type of laboratory. And these days they're very popular because a lot of people want to lose weight. And so if you use these unnatural sweeteners, then oftentimes they don't have any calories in them, so you don't gain weight, usually. So, can you think of another word that means unnatural sweeteners?
Artificial sweetener. That's interesting. It's supposed to be healthier, right? Because it allows your food to be low calorie if you mix it in instead of sugar. Well, for me, especially diet pop, diet soda, diet cola, I would have it all the time growing up because it's low calorie, so it has to be healthier. Then it turns out it's not healthier. It could be worse for you. It might make you overeat later, or it might cause certain types of cancer. So, well, that's not good. Now I have a dilemma. Dilemma is, do I drink regular cola and then get diabetes from all the sugar, or do I use the artificial sweetener cola and possibly get worse health effects later? I don't know. I guess the result is don't drink cola.
Oh, sorry. There's a song stuck in my head. This new artist just debuted last week, and this song is really, really good. But one thing you should know is that when a new artist puts out a new song, it's called a debut. However, when you're watching new movies, it's called something else. And it also goes for if you're going to plays or musicals and things like that. And this word, actually, part of it is derived from French, which means first, because it's the first night this movie has opened, right? It's the first time this movie is being shown to the public. And these days at this event, when the movie is first being shown, lots of celebrities will come by and they'll be on the red carpets with their fancy dresses, you know, looking all nice. So, what would you call the first night or opening night of a movie?
Fortunately, I've never had the real opportunity to attend a movie premiere myself. However, having seen a few of them online and from TV, they definitely do seem to be a lot of fun, and I'd love to go to one in the future. However, there have been occasions where I've been in the area prior to one of these movie premieres, and I've seen them prepare the red carpet for the celebrities. But because I'm not such a big fan of large crowds, I've always tried to avoid them. But currently, I'm actually trying to prepare to become a journalist. So maybe one day in the future, I might be in the position myself to go on the red carpet and perhaps ask the celebrities a few cheeky questions.
So these days, of course, transportation is very important. I've mentioned it probably 1,000 times already. And also it's important to figure out ways to have better types of transportation. One of the big ones we all know, cars. And usually cars run off of gasoline, right? So you need to put gasoline and you need to put oil in the cars. But sometimes using gasoline isn't the most efficient way. So instead of using gasoline, there are new cars these days that run off of electricity. So things that run off electricity we can say are electric blah, blah, blah. For example, electric cars. And as you know, electric cars run off of electricity, and you're starting to see them a lot more these days, and they're starting to make charging stations in several places. I personally cannot wait until there are charging stations everywhere. I will go get my license in Korea, and I will go get an electric car because I think that they're awesome. So today's word that you have to guess is another word that means car. We're talking about electric cars, so you would have to say electric what? What is another way to say car? What do you think?
So I think that electric cars are actually an amazing invention. I would definitely want to buy one if I could afford it. And part of that reason is because I live here in Australia, and a lot of houses actually have solar panels, and we have them on our family home. And it means that our house creates so much energy that it actually feeds it back into the grid. So if we had an electric car, we'd be able to charge that at home and essentially run a clean car, which is just an amazing sort of mind-blowing concept that we would be able to do that now. So I would definitely buy one.